With the Halloween season coming up, I thought I would once again do a video on a supernatural aspect in Japanese culture. Last year, I did one about the supposed haunting of the 10th century rebel Taira no Masakado. In this video, I will be talking about Zashiki Warashi. Zashiki Warashi are supernatural entities closely associated with the Tōhoku region in North Honshū, especially what is now known as Iwate Prefecture. However, there are traditions of similar spirits in other parts of Japan. They go by many local names, but I will either call them Zashiki Warashi or spirits for simplicity. However, one should not confuse this use of the word spirit as being the same as the concept of a ghost. The term Zashiki Warashi is made up of zashiki, a term for a formal reception room for guests, sometimes translated into English as parlor, and warashi, which was an old term for a child. The details about them vary as different locales, even within Iwate itself, have different beliefs about them. There are some commonalities though. Precisely what they are varies from place to place. Some beliefs are that they are non-human in origin, and others are that they are the spirits of deceased children. They generally take the form of a child, although there are rare stories of them having other forms. This child can appear to be anywhere from 3 years old to 15, with around 6 being the most common in stories it seems. They can be either a boy or girl, but girls seem to be more common in stories as well. Zashiki Warashi inhabit homes, and are generally seen as protectors of the home and those who live in it. Oftentimes, they are also considered to be bringers of good fortune and prosperity to the family, not only financially, but personally and socially as well. They will often befriend the children of a family and do things like play with them and teach them songs and other such fun childlike activities. In homes of the elderly or childless homes, they often take on a role as a surrogate child almost, with those living there treating them like such. While they do not require food, they are said to be fond of candies and other treats that human children would enjoy, and they also like to have toys left out for them to play with. In most instances, it seems that the belief is only the family inhabiting the house in which the spirit resides can see it. Even then, actually seeing one is considered a rarity. However, with modern camera technology, there are photos and videos that are claimed to be of Zashiki Warashi. There are also some ryokan, traditional style inns, that claim they have Zashiki Warashi residing in them, and guests might see or encounter it. So, while they are commonly associated with private family homes, there are some reports of them not being so. Overall, they are considered to be beneficial spirits. However, if a family were to drive one from their home, the consequences could be severe. Stories have a range of consequences, from the family simply no longer having the protection and good fortune brought by the Zashiki Warashi, to negative things actually happening to them, including decline, misfortune, and even death. I have not found anything that suggests a belief that the Zashiki Warashi are actively responsible for these events, as in causing them in retribution, although that does not mean that the belief does not exist somewhere. Rather, it seems they simply occur as a result, that the Zashiki Warashi is no longer around to protect the family from misfortune or malicious spirits. There are some exceptions to this generally positive demeanor, or rather possibly so. In some areas, a white-faced Zashiki Warashi is considered to be a sign of fortune and protection, while a red-faced one is a sign of misfortune. Now, I have not been able to find anything that says whether or not these red-faced Zashiki Warashi are believed to be active agents of that misfortune, or if they are more like an omen, warning people of it. However, there are other places where these spirits can be either white or red-faced, with the color having no meaning at all. Most stories of Zashiki Warashi have an element that can annoy or frustrate people, despite typically being beneficial spirits, and that is that Zashiki Warashi are generally considered to be mischievous spirits. Now, it is important to specify mischievous rather than malevolent. They are pranksters. They do not do these things with the intent of harming the people living in their homes, but some of the actions attributed to them are things like turning things such as lights and faucets on and off, moving objects, hiding things, opening and closing doors, unplugging electronics, and creating disembodied voices and other sounds. Despite this possibly minor nuisance in their behavior, in Iwate and Tōhoku in general, the Zashiki Warashi are seen as positive spirits. Those who believe in them even try to encourage them to reside or stay in their homes by giving them things that will make them happy and treating them almost like children of the family. So, the next time you are visiting someone in Japan and they have a child who's playing with what seems to be an imaginary friend, could it actually be a Zashiki Warashi or something similar? I leave it up to the individual to decide what they think or believe. Thank you for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon members, Coulter Nebel and Busho. I hope you enjoyed this video delving into another aspect of Japan's supernatural world. Did you know about Zashiki Warashi before watching, or was this your first time hearing about them? Please leave your comments below. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Have a great day wherever you are. Take care, and goodbye for now.